Good Time Society. My name is Becca Scott, and you are watching Epic Encounters. This is episode 3 of our mini campaign, sponsored by Steamforged Games. Let's reintroduce our incredible players. Sage.
Hi, I'm Sage Ryan, and I am playing Evanora Dagenhart. Evanora is a fairy paladin, small but mighty and ready to fight, and we both use she/her pronouns.
Carlos.
Hey, what's up? My name is Carlos Luna. I am playing Tapto, Forest Gnome Rogue. He's a bit of a burnout, but he's finding his place in the world.
Vince.
Hi, I'm Vince Casso. I'm playing Swam, your orc artificer, and I am he/him, and here to have a great time with my friends.
Yay! And last but not least, Michelle.
Hi, I'm Michelle Bradley, and I am playing Basil. We're all saying it correctly this time.
Basil.
Basil.
With Basil.
Basil. It is. I am a white chromatic dragonborn warlock, and my patron is everything to me, and I talk about it way too much, and I think it's becoming a weird plot point. And I also use she/her pronouns for my character and myself.
And what about the great old one?
The old one, I don't know. I think I was saying he by accident, or just last time, but it could be anything.
Maybe all pronouns.
They might defy pronouns, just they are,
would
they
think
are
so.
beyond pronouns.
The royal we situation. Yeah.
He's just the great old one.
And you must
Slash
fall in
the
line
big
and
one.
follow them.
He, she, they is just the great old one. Yeah. Okay, love that.
Great/old.
Well, when last we left, our player characters, they had defeated the Cobalt Queen, or at least made her fly away into the magma cavern with her tail between the legs, if you could fly that way.
And her baby.
Oh, and her giant magma belcher lumpy baby. Yes.
Lumpy baby.
Lumpy
We're off to a
baby.
great start. This is great. I can't wait.
Thank you.
I can't wait. This is great.
Good. That's just the recap. You, of course, had claimed the Cobalt camp that was above the caverns.
Oh.
Up on ground level, specifically for Basil to start a temple of their own.
Well, I've been looking for a place to, start my temple, and that's going to be right here now because there's a. Why are you rubbing your chin?
What? I wasn't doing anything.
And there's an empty spot right here, so I think I'm just going to take
This
it.
is a great location for your temple, Basil.
Why are you saying my name like that?
You're great.
The camp had been abandoned by the priest of the bloody flame.
I don't know if not.
And a few followers who ran off into the woods. So, as far as you know, this camp is now yours. You found lots of gold and silver and other treasures that had been in the caverns that you either killed the kobolds or scared them away. But very nearby is your sweet little village of Hova. It may be muddy and cramped, but the people there love each other. And they were so proud to send their champions. And you rescued Mutterbello, the orc barbarian blacksmith's apprentice, probably now the blacksmith since Igor's throat thing being ripped out. So she was sent back. Of course, they must have heard word of your good deeds of murder. And so now you head back to the village of Hova so they can celebrate you, lift you up, parade you through the streets. But as you reach the edge of the woods and see the village, the hovels are there, but the carts are abandoned, the livestock gone. Not a single villager in sight.
Okay, they are probably planning a surprise party. To welcome us back, because we saved the town.
How long has it been?
Not even a day. This is the evening. If you chose to spend the night, you tell me whether you spent the night in your new Cobalt camp that is now the Great Old One camp.
I think I camped out in the Hall of Faces.
So, playing around, reorganizing
I made
all
a
of your new
quilt.
faces. Yeah.
In a quilt of faces.
You head back the next morning
And
and
Swam is the Texas Chainsaw
I
Massacre.
know what, weirdly enough, the character's changing so much.
yeah, there may or may not have been a face that we said looked like your father.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I don't know what you did with that, but
I think I'm
is
wearing
the,
it.
Okay.
Okay, well, there's that.
your choice.
anymore.
The kobolds changed me.
It is the next morning. when you find your village completely empty and abandoned.
Oh,
Man,
no.
where did everyone go?
Oh, bother.
I'm walking to center going, it's okay, everybody, you can come out, we're back, and it's safe, and we did it!
I want to take a sniff of the air and see. Relax. And see if I can figure out any unusual odors or even pick anything up that might indicate what might have gone amiss. Now, with my investigation, mind you, that's a total of 27.
All right. An investigation of the nose. First, let's deal with Evanora.
I'm breathing through 2 noses, that's why it works so well.
Yeah, Evanora calling out, and you wait expectantly, looking to the huts. Not a cricket. Swam, with your natural 20 and that sniffer, you walk down the slopping mud one street that never seems to dry.
It's so wet all the time.
You're in the shade of a big hill. It never gets the sunlight. You walk towards the council building. You see the blacksmith's hovel that's open on one side towards the street. And you wander in, you see all the possessions. It doesn't look like anything's been packed up. It doesn't look like anyone left on purpose. You see a mug of a coffee-like elixir, still warm. I don't know what fantasy coffee is. It's fantasy coffee.
It's a coffee,
Coffee
like elixir.
Of course, we have that in Hova.
This
It's
is
our
not
biggest export.
Coffee. This is a coffee-like substance we brew here in Hova and always consume immediately.
It's our only export.
Kaji.
Kaji.
Kajil.
It congeals.
Yeah, it's a little on the thick side, actually. Oh boy.
Let's
It's
write
like
that
a
down.
meringue.
Lore. Code.
Congeal
coffee.
elixir is still sitting steaming on the blacksmith's anvil. And of course, Carlos knows.
Viscously.
I'm sorry, not Carlos. Tapto
what?
knows all about the
Get out of here,
congeal.
Carlos! How are you the only one here? Why do you have a Nintendo Switch?
You know all about the congeal manufacturing process from the times you shadowed.
Oh, yeah.
After being a masseuse and an interior designer, I think you probably worked with the realtor, of course, the council, and the blacksmith.
Yeah, I worked at Morning Starbucks, so I made lots of congeal.
Oh God.
A good cup of thick.
Yeah. Well, we're across the street with from the Morning Star Bucks right now, and Swam. As you continue to look around, you feel drawn towards the back of the blacksmith's hut, or around the anvil on the floor, and you see something blue and iridescent, a shard of something glimmering on the
pretty.
floor. As you reach down and grab it, do you?
Oh, yeah. Well, you told me I did, so I did.
As you,
Oh, pretty! I'm just gonna admire.
Better not.
You're gonna
great,
make it
I
up.
want you to. As you touch it, give me an arcane roll.
Look with your eyes, not your hands.
Nope, I touched.
Look with your nose.
Okay, Arcana. Here it goes. I'm never rolling that die again, by the way.
Oh, you got a
The
19.
big one.
So that was a.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, well, still, that was an 18. It would have been a 26, but.
Everything changes for a moment in your vision, and especially your nasal vision. What do we call it?
What?
Your smelloscope.
Smellscope.
I can smell colors. Oh,
You
God.
smell all the colors at once as your location temporarily changes. You see a vision. It is dark and dank. Even with your dark vision, your eyes have to adjust. You have to blink several times before you see a cavern lit only by magma below, and all of the villagers are crowded up against a stone cavern
no.
wall, looking terrified, shaking and
What?
holding on to another. Hundreds
No.
of them.
Please, no. What was in that congeal?
You smell the magma pops and sulfurous bubbles of gas.
Oh, it stinks.
The body odor of all of these
Aggie.
villagers in this one space
I don't need
together.
that.
We're a stinky town.
I don't want this vision
Your
anymore.
smell-o-vision swirls again, and you're back in the blacksmith's hut.
Hey, Swam, you good?
Tapto, you notice
Yeah, I'm all right.
You notice Morningstar Bucks just left like a bunch of coffees on the counter.
Oh man. So yeah, okay.
Oh, sorry, Kajeels.
You gotta clean
Do
this
not
up.
drink those.
Okay. Yeah. No, I won't. Oh, are you okay?
Just leave the trash.
They're mad thick and not sitting well. Listen, everyone.
They're supposed to
I
be
too am mad thick and not sitting well.
Let's move past it, friends. I've had a vision. I know where the townspeople are. I have seen them somewhere dark and stanky. They are underground in a magma place like where we met
Mother.
Mommy
Mommy.
Kroger. What was her name?
Sorry, mommy.
Mother Kramer.
Mother Kranger, sorry.
Sorry, mommy.
Mommy Kranger.
Mommy Kroger.
Kroger, right?
Yeah,
okay.
You're thinking of Mother
One of
Billions,
these.
which is different.
It's a Basil Battles. I've heard it both ways.
Okay.
Not pop-up pavilions, very
And Randy Gelson's. We could do this all day. They're being held underground. I saw it in the stone. And they don't smell good. They've been there for a long time.
We've only
Now,
been.
are they just hanging out, or like, are they being kept there?
Did they seem in distress?
Very much so.
They are distressed.
I immediately, since we're like in the blacksmith's hut, I just like take out my battle axe and start sharpening it on the tools.
But if we came from the magma place and they weren't there, how many magma places must there be?
At least 2 by our count.
My God.
Can you explain one more time? How did you get this vision?
I touched the blue.
And it's still in your hands.
I
and
touched
You
this.
didn't notice that your hand was kind of being pulled in
Whoops.
a direction until
What is it,
now.
boy?
It's actually just like a shaving off of some sort of
Ambergris?
bigger blue orb type gem.
Friends, grab your congeals to go. We have an adventure.
Wait, should we all do it? Should we all look
Oh,
at
we want to do a hand thing? You want to?
Is it like a
we
like a fantasy Ouija board?
what are we?
I think. Oh,
Okay,
okay.
is it
This is the
okay,
thing
don't
that
no
we're
one
gonna
move
be
it.
doing
What was our
all the
team
time?
name? What were we?
We didn't make a team.
The
name.
Terra Hova.
No, we didn't make a team.
No,
name.
you had a thing.
Was it- no, you had it.
Remember from the last episode?
Terra.
We could just say,
Of course I do.
The Terra Hova terrors or something. It was a little alliterated.
I
And
remember.
go off!
I remember.
Team
Don't you?
Was it Team Terra Hova?
Titans.
Terra-
Terra Hova. Make one now.
The tiny Terra Hova Teen Titans of Terror.
Perfect. So
Never gonna remember.
You know, I don't think this existed.
No, it was good. You made
It was a good bit.
So if tap toe is TT, then we are the TTTTTs. T5 TT.
We're walking
We're the
and talking. We're titties. Let's go.
As the titties head into Sage or Evanora, can you give me just an intelligence roll?
I can. I shouldn't have.
Wouldn't
So it's a 1 on the die. And my intelligence is a +0.
Can I assist her in some way?
Am I going to cut my
Your battle axe snaps in two. No, just kidding. This was just going to be a bonus roll to see if you enhanced your battle axe in some way. I'm going to say it's slightly duller than it was when you started sharpening.
Yeah, that's perfectly fair.
But you didn't ask to roll that. That's fine.
Usually, Evanora, you don't put the sharp side facing the grindstone. It's just.
Igor
all
usually
right.
did it.
Oh no.
Way to go.
Are you holding his throat? Why do you have it?
Yes.
Why did you bring it back?
I was going to make it into a bellows for Mortadella.
Oh, and for real, take off
don't
that
think-
mask.
Oh, so sorry. I totally forgot. I'm so sorry. Hang on.
Yeah, I'm starting to think that we are the bad guys. I feel like, we're
No!
I gotta roll it up. Hang on.
We'll put the throats away, put the faces away. Perfect. Back to being heroes.
Maybe we're Team Throat.
Maybe
No,
we're-
we're not.
No,
Never mind.
no.
Sorry. Don't know why I said
Oh
it.
my gosh.
It sounded better in my head.
Workshop it later. Okay, so we need to find a tunnel, and this little piece of orb is directing us somewhere. Maybe we follow the orb. Yes.
While we're walking, could I attempt another Arcana roll to see if I can tell what this is from or what I'm actually holding?
Absolutely.
Ooh, can I help? Because I feel like this is part of the thing that I had earlier.
Yes, let us
Okay.
put our minds together,
I give you advantage.
Basil. Thank you.
I love this. Yes.
Will you give me advantage for that?
Okay.
Because I made
Okay,
that.
first roll is a 7 on the die. Second roll is a 10, but I have a +7, 17.
Oh.
17. With this 17, you are able to remember that the rock you saw yesterday was red.
Yes.
Whether or not Basil understands this, you can share if you like.
Red.
This one is
Blue.
blue.
F.
This one feels ancient. It feels like it was
Mad old.
from the earth, as many gems once were.
Okay.
You're getting a lot of power. It feels like it has the power to, like it's almost trying to suck you in.
Well, it's taking me somewhere.
But it
Wait, into
also
it?
seems like it is, yeah, it has like a draw to it, but alone it doesn't have power. You feel like the thing it's bringing you towards, I don't know, it wants to reconnect with something.
Look, I'm not asking a lot of questions. I'm just following where the stone leads.
Anyone else like to do anything? As you head back into the woods that you know so well, you know that there is sort of mountainous landscape towards where the cobalt camp was because there is the cave underneath based of that rock material. Maybe there's another entrance to another thing because you did see a cavern wall.
Oh, I could do a nature check to try to find the entrance.
Please,
Mayhaps.
give me nature.
Turns out I put all my stats on nature for some reason. I don't know why. Hey, that's a 9 plus 5, so 14.
That's not bad.
It's an average.
No,
You're
not average.
but yeah, you're able to kind of are you do you keep the stone?
I mean,
in
I'm
your
following wherever
hands?
I'm not
Yeah.
even thinking, like, head empty, follow stone, just walking.
Basil is able to direct Swam to not walk into any trees.
My eyes are
as
closed.
He tries to make a completely straight line towards where the rock is taking you. Basil, you're like up, hole, twig, branch, snake,
What?
just hanging from a tree.
Oh,
It's
oh
a
It's a
my
little
God.
green one.
They
not
like
Is that
those
kind of
big
forest?
ones.
Oh, okay.
They like the wet, the snakes. So
Do they?
some snakes do.
Yeah.
Some snakes like it dry.
It's
we,
wet here.
we have the wet snakes.
I hate when I get wet snakes. I really do.
I try to make you not step on the wet snakes. We're
Keep
going around
your
the wet snakes.
Snakes dry, people. Okay, you keep walking through the woods, and it's drawing you a little further to the west than you knew the Cobalt camp to be. And as you come upon the rock face to the mountainous area, there is an opening in the ground, sloping downward yet again towards the underground.
You know, I could start a new religion on this.
Oh no, we're just. I think all the rocks we find are probably garbage, but I did.
Oh, this one's really, I'm
That-
really
is that-
vibing with this stuff, with this rock.
Well, it's still working. The one I found before, all the magic like seeped out of it, so I threw it
Yeah.
away. Probably wasn't important. That one, guess keep it, but don't start worshiping it or anything.
No, that
'Cause
would
then
be, that would be weird.
That would be a false god, and I'd have to do something about that.
Okay,
What?
cool. We'll save that for the finale.
Okay.
Does anyone do anything, or do you head into the cave?
I'm just following Swam
I'm caving
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
straight into the cave.
Wait.
Is there a door?
Oh, please, you do your thing first. I've been doing so much.
Oh, it's okay. I just say while we're walking, I have a couple of team name suggestions.
Oh,
Oh,
my
you're doing it now.
I have Team Terra Hova.
All right.
I have the
Yeah.
Terra Hova Titans. I have the Terra Terrors. I have T Squared. I have
Square.
I have Hova's Heroes.
Oh, Hova's
That's just that's the working list so far. I can keep working on it.
For what it's worth, I'm immediately putting my vote in for Hova's Heroes.
I like double H.
Yeah, I like that one too. It kind of like mixes it up. Man, how do you guys rhyme like that so quickly?
That's not what rhyming is.
It's yeah, but like it's like hover. It's like whoa. Do one of the other ones that you just did.
Terra Terrors?
Oh, it's called alliteration when you use the same letter at the beginning.
Well, that one almost rhymes, actually, also. It's alliterated and has a rhymey kind of
The
vibe
same
to it. Yeah. The
word.
Terra Terras.
I spent one day as a bard. Was not my bag, man.
You go downward into the darkness of this cave entrance, and each of you feels a heat immediately, an immense heat. With each step, you feel yourself breaking out in a sweat. You feel your clothes becoming damp around all the
Hell yeah.
sweaty bits.
This is why all the villagers smelled.
Oh, so much.
Not only that, but as you continue to go deeper, there is a haze in the air, a white smoky haze, bits of ash flying by, as if something has recently been burned in this place. And in these humid confines, you feel if you were to perhaps make some sort of ranged attack, that would be very difficult in the obfuscated vision that you currently have. You're getting the sunlight behind you, and there does seem to be a glowing red-orange in the distance, but no sconces on the walls.
To be clear, though, it's
Well, there are literally sconces on the walls. Ignore those.
difficult to see because it's dark, right?
It is.
And I do have dark vision, and
Even with dark
I think
vision,
all of us do. Except
Nah.
Basil.
even with dark vision, it is obfuscated by the white milky haze. It's not the
I
darkness you can't
see.
see through, it's the haze. And you taste and smell as you continue to move forward that sulfurous smell you smelled in your smell-o-vision.
It's that smelly. Ah, you beat me to it by like half a second. God, okay.
A smelly smell?
That smells smelly.
It does. It smells very smelly.
Friends, that is the odor of sulfur coming from deep within these caves. I know it's unpleasant, but it's natural.
Why did you feel the need to say that?
Are you putting it out
It's
so
just-
we don't think it's you? Is that what's going on?
I just wanted
I
to
feel like
be clear about.
you just. Okay.
Is anyone's bit sweaty?
So much.
Yeah.
We're all
there's
very damp down
Canonically,
here.
yes.
Oh.
It's where you find.
Ooh, let's get these minis in here. Are we coming in from close to you?
Yeah.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
I would like to cast Detect Magic.
Yes, please do.
So I'm gonna flutter up and land on the ground in front of the group and just kind of reach down and touch the ground. And a little bit of the like radiant magic comes from her fingertips, and you can see it kind of start to shimmer in the like dirt and gravel a little bit. And I would like to know if there's magic nearby.
Do you need to roll?
No, it's not for
cantrip?
Detect Magic. Yeah.
Great. You reach out with your senses. You don't feel magic nearby, but you feel there isn't. You feel further, deeper underground, down, and the head. You feel a magical energy, and you definitely feel the shard of blue gem.
My Detect Magic will stay up for 10 minutes.
Okay.
So I'll just keep it up and on concentration as we kind of make our way in towards, and I'd like to head towards that like magical source.
Awesome. And what you're feeling pulsating ahead of you and deeper down, it feels like it's the same timbre, let's say, of the blue shard in Swamp's hand.
Oh, interesting.
Like a similar magical wavelength.
Is there a particular magic school associated with that?
The one ahead, you feel it's fainter because of its distance. It's not in your area, but the blue shard in Swamp's hand, you feel that the type of magic is transfiguration.
Oh, I don't want to change.
Interesting.
But maybe you should.
Maybe I should.
Maybe it's time.
What would I become?
What does the shot show you?
It shows me people smelly and in pain.
Right. Oh, right.
I don't think you should become smelly and in pain at all.
I'm there, honestly.
I wasn't gonna say it.
It's very wet down here,
I can't speak to your pain.
and I'm hurting,
Okay.
and it's hot. Let's just do this.
Okay.
As you continue onward towards the pulsating, the magic that is drawing you closer, Taptoe, you stumble upon large objects that you can't see more than maybe 5 feet in front of you at this point, but you do almost trip over pointed, almost ivory-like. You hold it up, and it looks like a giant tooth.
Guys, I can never remember. Is there?
Sorry, difficult terrain.
Are you okay?
Oh God, no.
What's going on over there?
It's very slippery. The ground is so wet. Sorry, what'd you find?
Guys, what's? Oh God, I only worked with a geologist for 1 day, but is this like a stalactite or stalagmite? What's the difference?
I can never
Never
remember.
remember.
I would
Yeah.
love to tell the difference. I'm not gonna assume that I know it's a tooth.
History check. Oh, nature check.
Yeah, everybody give me a nature check.
That's
Is
an
it-
18 on the die, baby.
Oh, nice.
7.
I don't think I'm particularly good at
Oh, I got like a
nature.
22 or something.
Yeah, that's an 18 flat.
Oh
for
my god.
nature.
I got a 25.
Okay, Swam, you see Taptoe holding a giant tooth, and with a 25,
With a 25, I now know stalactites versus stalagmites.
stalactites hang tight from the ceiling, stalagmites might touch the ceiling.
Okay, so that is
You're
a
welcome.
tooth. And stalagmites might
touch
be
the
on
ground.
the floor, yes, and tight because you look at them and they're above you and you're like, wow, that's tight.
See, I always thought like, oh, they might touch the floor, and it's
The
tight.
ones on the ground are tight, tight, tight.
Yeah, the ones
I
on the
need-
ground, you can see them
Terratite,
first,
yeah.
so it's
It's
like
the other
super
dude.
tight.
I'm
I
just gonna write it
cannot
down.
emphasize this enough. The moment we leave this room, I will forget all of this. I will never know.
Swam, you also know that what Taptoe is holding once belonged in the mouth of a dragon.
That is a dragon tooth.
Fearsome, evil creatures, at least the kind with this big of teeth. Not all dragons.
Big tooth.
A lot of dragons can be quite nice, and they should not be typecast as one single archetype. However, that is a dragon tooth.
Okay, so
As
No.
you set it back down, you see you are putting it into a sea of hundreds of similar teeth.
So do they lose teeth throughout their life?
Well, couldn't this imply there are not dragons here because this is just bits
the
of
teeth?
bone?
Are there dragon baby teeth?
maybe Mommy Kroger is killing dragons.
Mommy Kroger.
Or Mommy Kroger's collecting the dragon teeth to put them here to make it a teeth collection.
Or
What?
I think you still have to kill him at that point.
Right.
I think you're willingly
hear
getting
me out, guys.
Yeah.
Dragon dentist.
dragon dentist.
Oh.
I didn't want to interrupt any of these wonderful theories, but Swam, with that 25 nature roll,
I know
you
more.
do know that dragons shed their teeth because a dragon could never bear to have an unsharpened tooth, like putting a battle axe straight onto a sharpening knife stone. You know that dragons just shed their teeth.
Brain blast. I know that dragons shed their teeth. Oh no. They keep getting more teeth, which means a dragon probably lives here. We should proceed down this shaft and see what is deeper in this cave.
I have a question. It's about this big on a gnome.
I don't know, I was just trying to get in frame.
I'm just curious how big like it actually
that's
is
a
to
gnome.
us.
The tooth that Taptoe was holding was 2 feet long and pretty wide, maybe a foot wide at its widest point as it narrows and tapers into a sharp tip, even though it's not. Some of them are even sharper in the pile, and some of them in this pile are up to 4 feet long.
I take the smallest tooth I can find and just kind of put it in my backpack
Excellent.
for later.
As you continue in this cavern, the walls close in along the path. You do see stalactites and stalagmites on your sides. The center of the cavern remains passable. As you continue, you find yourself in a little bit of an enclosed room. You see the way forward straight ahead, but the magma creates these glowing lines on the sides of the wall as if it's all around this tunnel. And as you continue quietly forward, you hear. All of you give me perception checks
Oh, okay.
to see who hears what they hear.
Not I.
Not that
I
many.
am presently. We both got one.
I've got a 3.
There have been more ones in this game than any game.
We're both distracted presently.
Here's what I'm gonna say. If it's magic, I would know.
Oh, hard same. Hard
Yeah,
same.
I mean, because I have detect magic up.
You do have detect magic, and what you feel, you do sense the magic of this room seems to be speaking to you. You feel that this magic is an enchantment. You know that it's not as if an enchantment was cast upon this room. It's as if an energy, an aura has imprinted itself on this room, and you hear a voice You two speak Draconic, you do not. The voice speaks in common in your head, and anyone who did not roll a natural one. Tapto hears this as well in your head.
So the two people who understand it are not hearing this.
I've got a 3. What can you do with that?
It's more of a thought than language, and
That counts.
you feel thoughts. You feel an anxious stress, and the thought you understand is, no, it's my treasure. It's my treasure. It's my treasure, and I had to do it. They want to take my treasure, and I can't let them take my treasure. I can't let them take my treasure. That's what you understand.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything. That sounds like nothing to me.
Hey guys, I'm picking up on something right now. So I'm very concerned about losing treasure, having treasure. It's theirs. They keep saying it over and over again.
Okay, well, dragons can be very protective of their treasure. That makes sense. Like a
It's
dragon
a harmful
horde.
stereotype.
Well, it's a dragon horde.
There's a bunch of dragon teeth right here, so it's probably a dragon
That's
who
fair.
is losing its teeth in one spot. Great, and is also worried about.
Yeah.
You said treasure.
It was mostly
About
context
that.
clues.
Yeah, but what would a dragon be afraid of?
Losing the treasure.
Do dragons just deposit their teeth all in one pile? Is that a thing that they do?
I don't know. This is apparently the proof here is that yes.
I apologize. I don't mean to assume that you.
I'm not.
Like,
I'm dragonborn. I'm not an actual dragon. There's a huge difference.
right. No, I'm so sorry.
I'm humanoid sized, and a dragon
I don't
is
think you
enormous.
like know each other. No,
Oh, okay.
I'm just curious. Maybe.
Not all dragons know each other.
I'm so sorry. What'd you see?
Wait, they don't?
Did you think we had an in?
I thought that's why we were here, man.
Oh no.
I refuse to be part of the conversation any longer. I'm going to continue forward, barreling through. I don't care what dangers await me at the end of this tunnel.
Oh wait, I'm also.
Blurp.
Bye.
Basil leads the way forward, and as you do, you're underfoot. Something starts to slide. Something small and metallically clanks underfoot. Roll for dexterity.
Path is slick.
Okay, that is 14.
You're able to, you do start to slip, but you step backwards and you catch yourself before you fall all the way to the ground. And as you look down, you are standing on a sliding pile of coins of all types.
Oh, hey, the treasure's right here. We're standing on the treasure.
We're already rich enough to buy Terra Hova. We can just.
Do you think the dragon's gonna come here? You said someone was worried about losing the treasure.
I mean, okay, there's definitely treasure here, but like that doesn't sit right with me, guys. It's just like if you're a dragon, I mean, this voice was afraid, like almost like powerless, afraid.
You're right. Of course, this treasure does not belong to us. We have no need of it.
I think we should hide?
Well, there are people here who might need our help. We owe it to them to save the denizens of Terra Hova.
Did I hear it? I didn't have a 1, but I did roll very low.
The
dragon
detect
voice.
magic, you heard it.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Something else, though, that the dragon was saying was that I had to do it. And I don't know what they did, but they did something, and it sounds like they feel kind of bad about it.
While we're here, with an 25-ish investigation check, I'd like to see. I'm not doing the full math. It's just.
fine.
It's up in there. It's up in there.
good.
I'd like to see if there's a path either out of here or any indication of where our hostaged townsfolk may be.
You're still dealing with this white haze everywhere that is thick in the air. You can only see about 5 to 10 feet in front of you. But with the 25, you see ahead a glowing ring. It's like a U shape, and towards a tunnel up ahead.
I found another tunnel.
Really good at finding tunnels.
That's just my thing,
like
apparently.
your second or third tunnel you found.
All right, the
Yeah.
secret tunnel, you guys.
But with this 25 investigation, there seems to be no other way but just forward.
Okay,
We
let's keep going.
We gotta go up this thing.
Let's go.
Don't take the money.
No, we don't need it.
Okay.
We have
As
everything we
you
need in
s-
Terra Hova.
As you step through the magma tunnel, you find another cavern, and yes, that's it. That's what that is now. You step through this glowing red-orange tunnel and emerge in a cavern still full of a sulfurous haze in the air, but you can see from the walls around you, this cavern is much larger. The walls go up and out of sight. You see stalactites coming down. They're tight from the ceiling, coming down so far you can see maybe 20 feet of the stalactite, and it still goes up into the haze. You don't know how far it goes up, but the points are almost touching you where you stand. And you see more stalagmites to your left and right around the edges of this big, gaping cavern.
It is so eggy in here.
Eggy?
Yeah. You smell that, right?
Oh, the sulfur
Yeah.
is like eggs.
The rocks.
Why?
Does any of this look like what you saw in your vision?
Wait.
Before you continue speaking, please give me rolls for perception.
Oy, 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 oy.
I'd rather investigate.
Oh, God.
You can investigate.
I can? Oh. Well, I get a 10.
9.
That's a perfectly average roll, I'll have you know.
9.
Yep.
Is this a perception or investigation?
Whichever.
She let me pick.
Perception, unless you.
17.
Yeah,
I don't
7.
know.
Basil, Evanora, and Swam are totally distracted, talking about whatever it was they were just talking about. Capto, you hear large feet stepping in the haze. You cannot see what is doing this, but you can feel with each step a tiny little tremor in the cave itself. Rocks shake each time a step happens.
My glass of water is
Have you guys
rippling.
have you guys ever seen that really old play?
We both make the same joke.
See, I'm hovering, that's why I couldn't feel it in the ground, and sometimes I flap my wings too hard and I can't hear anything.
There's just like a cup of water
There's a little-
on a stalactite nearby. Wait, might.
Oh no, they didn't think about whether or not they could. I was, guys, something is coming. Something's coming. It's really, really big. And I had like my head on the ground, and I'm like trying to feel it. It's like, oh yeah, we gotta hide.
Yes, I said we should hide before. I think we should hide now.
I agree.
We hide.
You can all hide behind the giant stalagmites
Well-
and piles of boulders and rock. Yeah, give me a stealth roll.
God damn it. I had to roll it.
What'd you get on that roll?
I don't. No one saw the die.
I saw it.
Doesn't count. And Basil's
Was it
not
a
a
one?
narc, so
Was
so
it a one?
didn't keep quiet. It was a 5 total.
And Basil is not a narc.
Basil's not a narc, right? Right. We got a deal.
Basil's a bit of a narc. Swan, you are behind a stalagmite, but because
I'm
of
so
your orc
big.
size, yeah, you
I'm covering my face.
yeah, your face is hidden, but like your shoulders definitely come out on the left and right
Like
of the side.
3 feet on either side, as I chose the thinnest little stalag.
Wait, are you 6 feet wide?
Almost, yeah.
Yeah, that was in his
said ball
description.
pits.
That was.
Almost
I'm
as
like,
wide as he is tall.
Yeah,
I'm like
that's
6'4" tall and almost as wide.
Thank you. That
I'm
is
just a
great
giant
detail.
round. I'm like
I love that.
big.
The size of this
I'm
table.
so small and so bad at sneaking. I think it's my big personality.
Yeah.
I roll at disadvantage and I've got an 8.
Okay,
I
okay,
love how
5 and
someone
8.
this tall cannot.
Can't hide behind anything.
I got a 19.
You're just on Swam's shoulder.
Uh-huh.
We're
Which is
hiding-
not
we're-
behind a stalag.
And I think we're doing it.
Oh no one can see us now.
What did Tacto get?
19.
19. You are
Yeah, okay.
very well hidden. I think that probably because you climbed that tree yesterday, you're hanging from a stalactite and
Were you
completely.
like posing in the shape of a
Yeah.
stalactite? Like,
Is that what they look like?
flawless.
You're holding yourself between two of them so that you're not seen on the outside with your arms wrapped around it. Yeah, you're just a very Mission Impossible style.
These are stalagmites because they might fall down.
Nope.
Okay, I got this.
Nope, that sounded right. You got it.
Basil. I originally rolled a 12, but then Basil, seeking comfort from her patron, reaches into her pocket and grabs one of her business cards that has my information, how you contact me, if you want to talk about the Great Old One. And I channel that power and I activate my Pact of the Talisman. My talismans are my business cards. And I rolled another 4, so that's 16 total.
Amazing.
What a thing.
I'm a great warlock.
How does the talisman work? Do you just, is it like guidance kind of?
Yeah, you just add a D4 to your, any kind of checks you have, and you get 3 of them per long rest.
Interesting. Okay, you were also well hidden. And the dragon seems to be pacing around that central magma pool. As you hear the footsteps and try and hide, it comes over and, on a nat 1, does not notice
Oh, dang.
the 6 feet on either side of the stalagmite because Swam is standing very still.
I am so perfectly still.
This time,
Cannot be seen.
all of you are close enough that you do get this telepathic message. You hear the thoughts of this dragon when it comes by. Just, they deserve it. They deserve everything they got. I'll keep them here, and then my treasure will be safe. The treasure will be safe.
How is our visibility in this room?
Not great. It's starting to clear because you've gotten used to it. You can see kind of like the legs, the thighs, and some of the torso of this dragon, but the face is up in this hazy smoke and ash in this room.
I want to do a little investigation, not just to see where our friends may be, although if I also get that'd be great, to see if there's another exit from this cavern aside from the one we came in, and I rolled a 26.
On a 26, you look around, and there are no openings visible to you.
One way in, one way out. Okay. I'm still gonna do my plan. Might kill us.
Okay, what's your plan?
Well, I'd like to, because I have magical tinkering, I can imbue a small non-magical object with a magical property. I'd like to pick up a little bit of a stone from the floor.
There are many rocks and stones.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I want to imbue it with the sound of like fast pitter-pattering footsteps and like chattering, like someone talking.
Okay.
And I want to leave it near the entrance to draw the dragon towards this direction while we skirt around, hoping to like pull them away from possible hostages.
Brilliant. Show me where you're hiding right now.
I'm guessing we're all hiding like in here. And
That's what
probably
I
as far as we got.
Yeah.
And I want to pick up the stone, and the message is gonna be like, "Oh yeah, I bet that big dumb dragon's not gonna find us over here. We're gonna take all its gold, and we're walking around the left side of the cavern. Our left side. Your right, dragon. You'll never find us through there."
I'm making little footsteps on Swam's shoulder to make it sound like we're walking.
I think you'll buy it.
Yeah.
I love it's just like a voice recorder, but in a rock.
Yeah, that's what I do.
We're doing Foley work also. It's very nice.
Excellent Foley work. Absolutely, you're able to do that, and you're close enough that you could throw it nearby, but have the haze still give you some cover.
I'm gonna chuck it like toward the left side of this entrance area while we skirt around the right.
Okay,
Ooh,
perfect.
the classic ruse.
Guidance on your, I'm assuming whatever you're rolling.
Yeah, what do you want to make me do?
I think
can also just get it.
You just get it.
What?
Okay, well, you
Yeah.
okay.
Well, what would it have been? A 2, thank you. I didn't waste it. I still have it.
Yes.
It's hypothetical.
Yeah. You got guidance. Give me deception.
Oh no!
I'm so sorry.
Please no.
No, I really messed
Don't
that.
ask me to roll.
I thought it was gonna be for the throw.
You said no.
I thought it was gonna be for the throw. So I was trying to help with the throw. You're just setting it down now that I think about it.
You broke your word to me.
Look, because it's awesome you get advantage. How about
This
that?
relationship is built on
It's
trust.
just a D4.
I had an advantage. Okay.
It's just a D4.
My deception's so bad. Okay, that's the first roll is a 10, and the second roll is
Oh my god.
so a 10 with my guidance.
I feel like we should just roll for initiative now.
What did I do to you? I got 11 to put a rock on the floor.
Yeah, you toss the rock. That's fine. That's not a
Okay.
difficult task. Look, I just want to see if you get a nat 1.
I probably would though. Don't tempt fate.
You toss this chattering rock. Oh, we're gonna steal the dragon's gold. The dragon's stupid.
Perfect spot-on impression.
It's uncanny.
We're traveling on the left side of this cavern.
It's like my voice has its own magical ability to capture and recreate sound. I know. The whole cavern shakes as pounding dragon paws run over.
Oh, jeez.
And it claws through the air and whips its tail that lashes towards the wall on the side of the magma tunnel. Evanora.
I would like to try and reduce the dragon. It's got a 30-foot range. I would like to try and make the dragon small.
Yes. And all it knows is there's a rock here. So you get to do this, yeah.
So
You're
that
not an
is
initiative.
a save. That's a con save for the dragon.
Okay.
Oh,
And I feel like it's probably pretty con heavy.
yeah.
Maybe roll one. Roll a one. Roll a
Do
one.
really bad.
That's a 20.
Rip.
Oh, well. Let's talk about it.
So it says, though, on a success on your end, the spell has no effect. It does not say that they are
Save or
notified
suck.
that I tried anything, so I'll just keep hiding on
It
Spawn's
doesn't even know
shoulder.
what happened.
Yeah, it doesn't even know what happened. It says there is no effect on a successful save.
The dragon thighs kneel down and smash this rock into bits as it's like, I imagine, the tape spilling out of it. It's kind of like, yeah, the dragon, petter. And now it's just tiny pebbles. And it looks around angrily. Who did this? What are you doing here? Why are you here? I will destroy you.
Can we have tried to, while it was smashing it with its thighs, it sounds like, sneak, while it was like actively distracted?
Yeah, it was
try
all
and,
thighs.
Just like
thigh smashing.
bursting a watermelon.
It does
Listen,
have this-
guys, I rolled this character as Ace, but that dragon fight stuff was making this real hard.
Yeah.
If anybody would like to before, I don't want to
Basil's
assume.
feeling some things.
Yeah, you do have the opportunity to move freely as the thigh smashing is happening.
Please,
Yeah.
please stop.
I want to be traveling up above through.
I can't work
through
like
the-
this.
Yes.
Kind of like.
Give me a
Oh
dex
my God,
roll,
that's amazing.
just
Can I get
acrobatics is great.
Okay, cool. Cool. 27.
You are up there. You, if you want to try and do this in the future with that 27, this is just a skill you have now.
Yeah.
You can stalactite swing.
Oh my God, he's swinging on them like vines.
Tapta, where'd you learn the skill from? What are your jobs?
This is the best second day of work I've had. This is the only second day of work I've ever had.
But now the dragon is alerted to your presence, and it is searching for you. It looks around and it's gonna go the opposite way around the magma pool, continuing to walk, but it's moving quickly. It is alerted that there is something in here.
Are we, now that we've progressed much deeper into the room, do we see any evidence of the townspeople, the Terrahovans, anywhere around?
What you see on the map,
Old Hovers.
let's just do a little everything you've walked past so far. You see another pile of forgotten teeth was in front of where you first hid.
Nice.
There's stalactites and stalagmites everywhere. There is, especially over in this area, there's a lot of stalagmites that would be very easy to hide behind.
Okay.
You do have a lava pool or two. And then there is gold, just an entire gold slide like what you slipped on before, but a much larger mound.
Silver and gold.
And did you give me an investigation check?
No, you want one?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Be good. Be
You
good.
only have to ask. It's 20.
With a dirty 20,
Filthy.
as you continue moving along, the haze parts for just a moment, and you see across to that gold pile. And on it, you do see what you know to be a Terrahovan-made chest. A few of them, like smaller chests that the people of Terra Hova each have a little wooden chest like this in their house to keep their valuables. And you see 3 or 4 that have been cracked open and are spilling out right on top of the pile.
But no people here.
No people here.
I'm gonna grab my tart. Sorry, what?
You don't think that, like, nobody in Terra Hova would have been stealing from a dragon, right?
Oh.
Our people are they're so good and nice.
I
and
could not
perfect.
believe the good people of Terra Hova would be capable of such a thing.
Yeah, they are quite poor as well. If they had the money, you think they'd spend it, so.
Evanora, give me an insight
Well-
check.
That's an argument for the other side, actually.
Okay, that's not bad on the die. That's a 16 plus -1. Unless it's perception and then it's -1.
15's good.
With 15, you know that no hut in Terra Hova is ever locked. If you were to ask a neighbor for anything, just part of the culture, doesn't matter how old and grumpy they are, they will give you what you ask for. The people of Terra Hova don't have much.
To be
They
fair,
love to share it.
many of the huts don't have doors.
Yeah, they don't
So,
have doors.
I
yeah,
love
hard.
Terra Hova communism.
It's a little wet for me, I'm going to be honest.
Moist.
I'll take wet communism over dry capitalism any day.
Amen, amen.
Wow.
It's a dry capitalism.
The moral of the story?
I want to take my tart, and I'm
Oh,
gonna.
snack.
Yeah, Snack's here. Hey, buddy.
If anyone chose to jump in at this episode, terrible idea. Tell us about Snack.
Snack is my homunculus servant in the form of an animated living custard tart. He has a little bit of short crust pastry with a bruleed custard center, and he has little arms and legs that he uses to, it's horrifying, to skitter around the place.
I think it's cute.
Michelle endow it that like crumbs, a trail of crumbs is left.
Always a trail of crumbs, but he never runs out. He's always renewing the crumb. Okay, hey, buddy. So I'm gonna talk to Snack, and I'm gonna order Snack. Snack, listen to me very carefully. I want you to look for any evidence of the people of Terra Hova. Free them, help them, however you can. Go now, search.
You got it, boss.
Oh,
That was the voice you did yesterday, right?
Yeah.
okay.
Nailed it.
It's
Great.
a little, what's that Rubble guy called? Hamburglar?
Oh, yeah, right.
I don't know, I forgot.
What a reference! What a thing! So I want to send Snack out deeper into the cave. A little tart, hard to notice, especially for a big old dragon with those thighs, and find the people of Terra Hova.
So Snack gets all of your skills for any ability checks, right?
Probably.
We'll go with that. Give me an investigation check for Snack.
Hell yeah. Well, still 12 though. Still 12.
Incredible. With a just okay 12, you do see Snack run over, kind of sniffing at the walls.
Oh, he's a special breed, that one.
He can't smell because he is a smell.
It all smells like custard to him.
It all smells like custard. Yeah, custard for a
walls,
nose.
Custard,
Everything's custard everywhere.
man, just like home.
Yeah.
Also custard.
Snack is sniffing up and down all the cracks and crevices along the outside, skips that lava pool in the corner, and continues. And then you see he starts burrowing in the gold pile and goes out of sight. He's going to continue exploring for a while, but he seems to have found
The Snack is loose.
some. Yeah, Snack is loose.
Fantastic.
New team name pitch? The Teletubbies.
You know what? It's on the table.
Thank you.
I think, yeah, that's
Yeah.
an option.
We should put a pin in it.
All right. That's enough for me.
The dragon continues around, and I'm gonna. It's coming around the magma pool. We know that Taptoe is up in the stalactites. Do the rest of you try and hide when you feel you can hear it? Now you're very aware of its presence in the room, even
Very
if you
much
can't see
like
it
to
fully.
hide.
Okay, give me a stealth check. Please be good. Taptoe, you're good.
Ooh,
Okay.
16.
Oh, okay. 18. And that's the -1.
Cool, so I roll at disadvantage. It could have been an 18, but instead it is a 2.
Evanora, you are able to flutter away from your friends and distract this dragon whose eyes are only on this little fairy right in front of her as she opens her maw, and you see this little flame tickling the back of her throat, coming closer to you as everyone rolls for initiative. And we will resolve the initiative as well as what these player characters do when faced with the lair of the red dragon in our next episode.
See you there.